Hey everybody, how you doing? Mark here, sitting in my dining room, and we are going to plan our next ride. So how you guys doing this week? You guys been busy out hiking, riding, making some good food? I'd like to hear all about it, so make sure you make your comments down below, okay? My week has been pretty rough. If you saw my last hiking video, you know that my truck was in the shop and had over $2,500 worth of repairs, and literally like 4 days after I got it back, it was back at the shop. I had some issues with my drive shaft, got off kilter. I think the bearings were shot on it. So once my truck got it over like 45 miles an hour, the whole truck was just like shaking like you wouldn't believe. I mean, oh, it was bad. So I went to my shop and they took it for a test drive, and yeah, the guy kind of confirmed what I was thinking, is that the bearings were shot for the drive shaft, so they had to replace the drive shaft. So that was another $400 plus. So let's see, the truck was in the shop twice, had to buy a new computer because my old one literally broke, and had to pay for some stump grinding. So I'm coming up on spent $4,000 in about a week. That sucks, it really does. Okay, anyway, let's get out on a ride, and I got the Wisconsin DOT Rustic Road website up here, and my thoughts right now are I want to spend a good day riding. I mean, it's going to be beautiful. It'll be hot today, but it's going to be nice. You know, hot and windy technically. But I mean, it's still a nice day. You know, it's not raining or anything like that. So let's go out and ride. So I don't want to go too far. So I'm going to take out these three quadrants here. We're going to center on my southeast quadrant where I live. Most of the rustic roads that we've been on have been basically one main road. You know, it might turn onto another road and then turn off and go up another road, but that's about it. It hasn't done what I call spidering, and that's where you get offshoots going out, and you might have to go to the end of the offshoot, do a U-turn and come back to go down a little bit longer and get on another road and go down and turn around and come back. And you know, some roads actually do that. You know, they're not all just one little road or one little route and that's it. You know, sometimes they kind of spider off and go in different places. So I want to do that, but I want to have a good riding day. And I've ridden pretty much all of the stuff down here, and I know roads that will actually do that, but the problem is that I'd be done with my riding in just a couple hours, and I want to be out riding today. So, you know what? That 106, it's right in the middle of the screen, and it's just kind of yelling at me. It's like standing there all by itself. Let's check that out. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about right there. It spiders out. It's got roads going everywhere. So southeast Wisconsin, Dodge County has Ledge, North Point, South Point, and West Point roads. South of Wisconsin 49 and County Z intersection, town of Leroy. Now, if I remember right, Leroy is like south of this right down here. It's 7.2 miles, paved and unpaved portions. That's cool. It says Route 106 has rolling hills, wonderful farm vistas. Parts of the route are adjacent to the Horicon National Wildlife Refuge, which is this green area here. The Bud Cook hiking trail is accessible from West Point Road and has viewing scopes to see the wildlife in the marsh. The southern end of West Point Road also provides access to the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Educational Barn, where visitors can learn more about the Horicon National Wildlife Refuge. That's cool. So you can kind of turn this into an educational trip, you know, if you have the family with you or anything like that too. You can stop in and check things out and, you know, see what the inhabitants of the Horicon Marsh are and what their lives are like. That's cool. You know, I don't mind these maps, but they really don't give you the full story. So what I like to do is I actually like to go down to the online map. It's kind of like more of a Google map type thing. Okay, so here's our map. I've pulled it back a little bit. When I first brought it up, it was like really zoomed in and I could see like this right here. So here's Waupun here, and that's Highway 49 there. This is County Highway Z, and this is our road right here. And in my head, I'm trying to find the best way to attack this and ride it. So what I'm thinking, we might start here, and we'll ride North Point Road to West Point Road. And I think this green area right here is that Bud Cook hike trail system. I think that's what that is. And then we'll come down here and we'll come all the way to the southern tip of it, where we'll do a U-turn and come back up. But then we'll take South Point Road and come up to County Z. Now, in order to reach this area here on Ledge Road, we'll continue on South Point Road all the way to Centerline. That's this road here. And we'll come up to this, and then we'll jump back onto the Rustic Road here and ride it down, hit the gravelly area down through here, and we'll get into the actual wetland marsh area. And, you know, maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll see some wildlife or something down there. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be tons of birds, you know, different cranes and geese and ducks and other waterfowl all down through this area. I'm almost positive of that. So yeah, I think that sounds like a good plan of attack. Now the thing is that to get up there, it's going to take me a good hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours, depending on how I go. So yeah, that'll give me a good day. So I've got 2 hours to ride up there. It'll probably take me at least 2 hours to film the road, because I ride the road more than once, okay? I'll probably end up riding it 2, maybe 3 times. And then I got a 2-hour ride home. It's getting kind of late, so I need to get going. And yeah, let's get up there and ride this road. I think we'll have a good day today. Let's go. Okay, everybody, so here we are. We have reached Rustic Road number 106. Yes, we are here. This is our view right now. Now what's going to happen is that, as you can see, the road just kind of vanishes off there in the distance. And what's going to happen is we're going to drop a couple 100 feet down to the marsh floor. Yeah, it's going to be quite a view once we get to the edge of that little precipice, and then we'll head downward. That's going to be nice. It really will be. But like I said, we are here at North Point Road and Center Line Road. And yeah, this is your shot right here. Okay. So boom, take that picture and save it to send to the Wisconsin DOT for your certification. And God, I'm just excited. I just want to get going. I really do. I don't want to sit here and yak anymore. So let's go for a ride. And we're off, guys. Here we go. Rustic Road number 106. Now keep in mind too that we're going to do a little bit more than the 7 miles that they say this road is. and it's because we got to do a little bit of backtracking. At one point, you know, we're going to come up on County H, back up to Centerline Road, take Centerline Road back to I think it's called Ledge Road, and then head back down towards the marsh. It is a nice windy day today. Winds are going about 25, maybe up to 30 miles an hour, somewhere in there. It's really quite warm today too for being a spring day. It's coming up on 90 degrees. I think we're right around 85 right now. So yeah, it's just been a really warm day to come up here. We got some storms moving in, and that's why the winds are really high today. This is awesome. Look at that view. Look at it. Look at that. Isn't it awesome? Just drop down right into that valley floor. You can see the marsh waters out there. All right, now this is Highway Z. So we have to stop here. Wait for this truck to go by. There we go. Clear the other way. Now remember too, speed limits on these rustic roads are maxed at 45. Doesn't matter if you're out in the middle of nowhere in the country, you will not be more than 45 miles an hour. Oh, I could smell those blossoms from that tree back there. That's really nice. Alright, now this is our curve, and this is when it gets to be West Point Road. Now we'll just stay on this until it dead ends. That's weird. I'm trying to figure that stuff out. You know, it's a shed out in the middle of nowhere. There's no farmland here. So what's the shed for? Or if that, you know, is that a government shed that they keep stuff in? I don't know. I really don't know. There's a little bit of a view of the marsh there. That's really nice. Yes, there is a trail system here, so if you want to, you can stop at this Bud Cub Creek hike or something like that. I don't think the trails are all that long, maybe a mile or two. Okay, so those are the hills that we just came out of right over there. And once we get up to back up to Centerline Road, come down, we'll come back down on this road here and head down that direction. Got all that farm equipment sitting there. Love some of these old buildings. Wow. I mean, the nice ones are nice too, you know, the new ones. But there's just something about the characteristic of an old barn. It's dilapidated and stuff like that. I mean, it's sad, but it also looks really neat. I like it. Alright, so this will be our road that we'll turn on and go back up to Centerline Road. But we're going to go all the way to the end of this road here where it says dead end. Just keep going. And this is gravel here, guys. And feels like the gravel is fairly well packed. So not too bad. I'm feeling comfortable doing about 30 miles an hour here. And I believe this is the only house that's out on this road, and it will dead end just up here by the trees here by the driveway, I think. Hopefully they don't have a dog that comes running out. I'm not seeing any. So we'll just use their driveway and do a bit of a U-turn here. Kind of hard to do a U-turn on all the bumps and stuff. Alright, we'll walk that around. There we go. Alright. Oh, what a nice little ride. Wow. I'm curious, as far as I know, Wisconsin is the only state that has a program like this, you know, where they've named these roads, you know, part of a, I don't know, just part of a governmental program. Do your guys' states have anything like this? Okay, here we go, South Point Road. Then we'll go all the way back up to Center Line Road. So let me know, does your state have a Rustic Road type program to where it gets you off the main roads and shows you like the backwoods areas? And then do they do anything interesting with that program? You know, do they give you guys patches and certificates and stuff like that? School bus. School District of Mayville. So you got some farmlands out here. But then, you know, a lot of it is a wildlife refuge. So, you know, it's not really, what's the word I'm looking for? Converted? I don't know. Alright, and then this will be County Z again. And there's one of the many Rustic Road signs here. There'll be probably another one right there. Yep, another one there. So yeah, the roads for 106, I mean the beginning and the end signs are on each road. But this is what you kind of have to do when it comes to these roads that kind of spider out, you know, when they have multiple roads and they're all intersecting at different points, and you know, you just play with it a little bit and take the route that you like, you know. I could have backtracked all the way to North Point Road and then went up to Centerline Road and then came down Ledge Road and then turned around and came back all the way up there and to Centerline and then came down this way. I mean, there's a million ways you guys can do it, and you can start and stop from anywhere where there's a sign, basically. Down at the bottom of this hill, that's a steep hill too, guys. So this would be the end of this South Point Road. So now we'll head over to Ledge Road. So right now we are not on the Rustic Road. Hello. Guy taking his little Poochie out for a walk. There's a look at some cows for you. Looks like they all got in their hay today. And there's a lot of dairy farms around here, guys. A lot of them. Whoop, there's my road right there. So here is Ledge Road. And there's the Rustic Road sign there. Alright, here we go. Up over this little ridge. And we'll do our, I think it's like a 200-foot drop or something like that, down to the marsh floor. Whew, that wind is blowing today. Keeps blowing my coat open. Keeps on doing my zipper. Nice little houses out here. Oh, there you go. Another dairy farm down there. Nice. God, I just love it when it all opens up and you can see. Alright, this is our final passing on County Highway Z. Nothing coming, nothing coming. Alright, here we go. I can starting to see a little bit of greenery there in the field, so the corn's coming up. Not seeing anything over here yet though. I'd actually like to have a house like that. It's just out in the middle of nowhere. You know, your nearest neighbor is like a mile away. No, this is the West Point Road. So we came from down there, we went down that way, and this is that dead end road, and this dead end road is going to be gravel, so again, be kind of careful about it. I've actually never been down this portion of the road before. That was weird. It went gravel and then went back to pavement. Don't know what's going on with this truck. I'll just take my time going by them. Oh, there's some geese. That's probably what they're doing. They stopped to take a look at the geese and the little babies. Yeah, there's the water. Well, I thought this whole road down here, oh, there goes a crane. I wanted to say it was a sand hill, but I don't think so. Usually those are like brown or gray or something. Yeah, lots of waterfall down here. Lots of waterfall. Yeah, that's really weird because when we were looking at the map at home, It was saying that this road was gravel, but you know, it was gravel for a little while at the beginning of this portion of this section of road, but then it went to pavement. That's weird. Family's out for a little walk. All right, here we are. Hello. All right. Well, that is it, guys. That is the end of Rustic Road 106. Just a very, very nice road, nice ride. You can see the ripples on the water over there showing the wind blowing across it. It's really nice. So yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for coming along and joining me on this adventure. But stay tuned next week. I'm gonna do some cooking. I'm kind of in the mood for Mexican, so come back and see what I make, okay? I guarantee it won't be regular tacos, okay? I guarantee that. And then I think after that we'll go on a hike, and maybe we'll get back up on the Military Ridge Trail. Actually get on that trail while there's greenery. It seems like the last couple of times I've been out on it, it's been cold and brown and stuff. So yeah, we'll get out on the Military Ridge Trail again. But this is Mark saying thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the road. Bye.